Okay, so I'm doing this video to tell y'all about how I got my job at Publix. So yeah, I got some stuff wrote down on the paper because I'm not good at remembering stuff like when I be on camera and I get nervous. So yeah, first and foremost, you can get this job with no experience or whatever. That's what my biggest concern was. I was trying to get it like fresh out of high school because I really needed a job. And anyways, just to get straight to the point, yeah, it used to be you would go in there on the computer and like, fill out stuff. But you would have to go into the public store and fill out your information and stuff. But now you can do it like online. That's what I did, just like any other job. I filled it out online and I waited for them to call me back, for an interview. So and then I pretty much filled out, yeah. I'm looking at the paper. I pretty much filled out all positions except for like, stocking, produce and seafood, stuff like that. Um, so yeah. And then it'll ask you like how far you like willing to drive from. And I put like 10 miles because I really wanted to get a job at Publix. They pay well, they got good benefits, you know, and so I applied for one closer to my house. But one that was in that 10 miles ended up calling me instead, so I just went in for an interview. And yeah, that's what happened. And so yeah, my coworkers, they're really nice. We all get along. What else? Yeah. And so anyways, after I had put in on the interview, I got called in for the interview like a few weeks later. You could basically tell like when you're getting hired, because when they ask for like background checks and say you got to come in for that, you already know, like that's a good sign. So that's what happened to me. And like, yes, I got excited or whatever. um so as you could tell, I work in a deli because we wear these orange shirts or whatever. And yeah, what else? Yep. And so he was like, what position you want to work for? And I was like, cashier, stuff like that. Deli, I don't care. I didn't care. So yeah, but fortunately for me, they said that they did need help in the deli, and that's actually what they had called me for. But so I'm glad that I selected like multiple things, because I probably wouldn't have been called in if I would never put like I would work in a deli. Um, yeah. So after we got done with the interview, you could pretty much, like I said, tell he was gonna hire me and everything. And then he had called me back in yesterday. I mean, the next day because the next day, the next day because I needed to do my. He said it was paperwork, but you really just doing like drug tests and everything. I probably would have did the drug test that same day, but I didn't have like all my. I didn't think they was gonna ask me like for all like my birth certificate, my license, and all that the same day, so I didn't have all that ready. So yeah, I came back in the next day. I gave that to him, and yeah. Then what else? I don't even know. All I know is it took like a month for like that whole hiring process. That's all I know. And then we eventually I got into the orientation. Yeah, it takes like so long. You have to do your orientation. You got to do your CBT trainings on the internet, on the computers. And then, yeah, so I started my job September the 7th. And luckily, with this job, I was able to save up for a car in like, a month. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna be putting out more videos about like what we're doing in the interview, and how how to dress for yeah, say how to dress for interview, and what it's like to work in a deli. Um, but yeah, Publix is, I think it's a really good, I don't know how I want to say it. It's a really good experience for you, and when you want to get experience, because they say when you work in a deli, you could work anywhere basically. So yeah, that's it.